Okay, hello everyone, and welcome and happy day. Welcome to Leveraging Leads. This is a safe space for you to get leads. It is a safe space of support and enhancement to get leads, which are collaborators, referral partners, clients, customers, and even friends. If you're on TikTok, you can invite yourself up here, come on in, and get yourself up here so you can do your powerful introduction in just a minute. You're going to work on that today. Check out the pinned link that is on Clubhouse. Hello, Neek. Thank you so much for coming back. The pin link at the top, you can put your powerful introduction up there. If you're on StreamYard with us, then the link is ticking by. Let me make sure that I get that changed. The link is bit.ly/, get leads thrive. Get leads thrive. And so please put your powerful introduction in there. Then he'll get an email, all right, with all the people who have put their powerful introductions there. It's actually a spreadsheet. So as people continue to put their information on there, it will be updated for you, and you can see in real time the people who are putting their information on that form. Because we're always talking about this. So that you can continue to have a flow of leads coming through, and you can check on that list. All right. Also, let me see what else we need to say here. Yes. Get ready to take action. Okay. Get ready to take action in this meeting and create your powerful introduction and sharing it. All right. So the more you come, the more that you can practice it. This is only a 30-minute session, all right? And it's a jam-packed agenda. So the first thing is, as you come in, put in the chat, what are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? Then we're going to get the ingredients of the powerful introduction. That information is in the link as well, okay? And then next, you're going to get examples from the ladies, the hosts that do this space. You're going to get examples of it so that you can prepare yours. This is just a great time for you to take the time and take action and write out your powerful introduction. Hello, Edwin. Hello, Fiwi. Come on in. All right. And then next we have a leveraging leads lesson. We're going to go through and talk about how to leverage the leads that you are getting in this space. And as you're moving around, sharing that powerful introduction, you can't help but attract more people to work and interact with you. And with that attraction, you need to make sure you nurture them. All right. And then lastly, we're going to have people to be able to share their powerful introduction after working so hard during this session in creating it. All right. So let's get going. First, I want to tell you all, daily reiteration and declaration of who you are is vital to build confidence and call forth your desires. Again, I want to say that again. Daily reiteration and declaration of who you are is vital to build confidence and to call forth your desires. And again, thank you to everyone who is here and watching and will be listening to the replay of this or watching anything that we create from this live. Thank you so much. So let's get going. What are you grateful for? Keisha, please start it off. Let us know. What are you grateful for? Neek, I see you here. What are you grateful for? I see you, Edwin. I see you, Fatuma. Yes, what are you grateful for?
I am grateful for sunshine. Yep, sunshine.
Sunshine. Oh, wow. Yes. Amazing. You know, we need to get our sun. Definitely. That makes me think about the 21-day challenge that I have, where one thing that we need to do is make sure we get enough sunlight, that we are also we're eating, we're drinking, we're moving our bodies, getting enough sleep. All these things are foundational habits. Hello, Clef Nation. Thank you for coming in. What are you grateful for? Please put it in the chat. And I am grateful for, I'm grateful for this community that I found on Clubhouse. Uh, it's just they're hilarious. And I wake up and find myself checking in with them and saying good morning to them, and they're there to respond, and we're all saying good morning to each other, and it is amazing. Well, I don't say good morning, I say happy day, but that's what I'm doing. All right, thank you, Cliff Nation. He says, I'm grateful for a new day and spiritual growth. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing what you're grateful for. And we look forward to hearing from you, Neek, on what you're grateful for. But let's keep on rolling here. The ingredients of a powerful introduction. Hello, Gemini. Come on in. Oh, here we go. I see, Neek, I am grateful to see another day and another chance to serve God in purpose. Wow. Serve God in purpose. Love that. Absolutely. Wow. I love hearing people talk about what they're grateful for. It just ignites me even more in the day. Gratitude is the highest form of consciousness. And so when you are stating what you're grateful for, hello, Brenda, please put in the chat, what are you grateful for? When you state that, you take a moment in your day. It doesn't take more than a minute to just say, what are you grateful for? It just changes how you're feeling right in the moment and elevates you. So I love doing that. It also sets the tone of the places and spaces that I move. We always do gratitude. Now, the next thing on the agenda is the ingredients of a powerful introduction. Okay, let's go over those ingredients. First, we began with, who are you? Who are you? That is what makes it a powerful introduction, is that part. I know usually when people introduce themselves, they go straight into what they do. They go straight into what they are, how they're serving people, or what they are, what their credentials are, what their titles are, right? What the roles and responsibilities they play. But guess what? You are not a human doing. You are a human being. So who are you? Who are you? Who are you? That is the question. And we all need to just sit down and think about that. What is the purest essence of you? What are your characteristics? What are your attributes? What about you makes you absolutely amazing? And that is who people want to know. That is the hook. That is how people want to hook into you and learn more about you, because you can tell somebody all day long you play a role, and they can make assumptions about it based on their experience. But if you tell them who you are, then they won't be able to make any assumptions about you outside of what you have said and how you have specifically defined yourself. Something I want to say that I haven't said in a long time is, as we come into the world, everything is defined for us. Like, we're told, okay, that's the sky, that's the color purple, that's this. People are telling you what things are in order for them to be able to communicate with you, right? But people don't teach you how to communicate with yourself. So then you get all these messages from other people as to things that you are saying to yourself. And then also you are going along with how people define things instead of you learning to be someone that defines everything for themselves. And when you become an adult and empowered, you should define everything for yourself. And that includes you, defining yourself. Then no one can tell you. A lot of times people get into circumstances and situations because other people are wanting you to accommodate for who they want you to be instead of who you actually are. So that's why it's so important to really hone in on that piece. That's what makes your your introduction powerful, and one that people will pay attention to, that can get hooked into who you are. Now, I know I kind of stayed there for a minute because I just think that that's the most important thing that anyone can do, is to take some time to do that. Then next, when you're doing your powerful introduction, you'll go ahead and give people the next thing, which is your credentials or your title, which is, what do you do? All right. Then who do you serve? So that'll be your target market. Then why do you serve them? That is talking through their pain points. People need to know that you're actually talking to them. So you need to acknowledge the pain points that they're having. And then with that acknowledgement of their pain point, you can then say, I have the solution. So that how do you serve them is the solution to their pain. And then how do you even know about that pain and that solution? Well, you know about that because of your market dominating position. What is it? What makes you uniquely purposed to serve them? So going back to what Nick said earlier, she said here that she's grateful to serve God in purpose. Absolutely love that, because that's exactly what this is about. Serving God and the people of God in and on purpose. Yes. So then next, who do you want to meet at this meeting? So we have to be intentional about how we are moving. All right. It was good seeing you, Clef Nation. I hope that you're able to think through who you are and define that for yourself. But yes, thank you so much for coming by. I know you said you have to go, so create a thriving rest of your day. All right. So next, after you say like who you want to meet specifically and be intentional about who you want to meet. So at first, who do you serve? That could be a leader. But then if you want to meet specifically mothers or specifically fathers or specifically nurses, that's when you would say that particular avatar. It makes it easy for people to be able to say, oh yeah, I know a mom. Oh yeah, I know a nurse. It helps for you to easily get someone to refer you to someone else. All right. And then next, how do you want to connect? Now, let me tell you, a lot of time people just do not do this part. This part is the most important part. What was the whole purpose, right? Let's talk. We're being intentional. We're operating on purpose, right? So why would you say who you are without giving somebody away, a destination, a place to continue to nurture the relationship with you? You have to go ahead and share that. Yes. So let's see. Now, how do you come? We're going to also tell you here in this space how you should show up, right? You should show up giddy. Show up giddy when you're sharing your powerful introduction. People don't want to hear from you if you are not passionate about what you're doing, okay? So giddy is giddy, excited and lighthearted. Intentional, doing things with purpose. D, daily, every single day. You should declare. That means speak with confidence, okay? Speak with confidence about who you are, why you show up as yourself authentically, really having a good grasp of who that is and how you can shine your light so that people can see you and they can be attracted to you. So show up giddy. That's the giddy framework. All right, Keisha. That was the ingredients of a powerful introduction. Keisha is going to give us an example of a powerful introduction. And I see your comment, Neek. We want you to come up here. We want you to come up here and share that, honey, because we want you to declare that in this space, in this time. So we're going to call you up after our leveraging leads lesson. Keisha, share your powerful introduction.
I am the Keisha Johnson. I am a loyal, grateful, silly connoisseur of light, love, and laughter. I love to meet the person who has a phenomenal dream of traveling to a faraway place that they've read about, seen on TV, or like me, if you're a big movie buff, I love to go to places where movies are filmed. So if that's you, or you like food and wine tours, look at your girl. I love to do both of those things. And parents is what I do best because I've learned that I have a very sophisticated palate and I can pair just about anything with any food. So if that is you, it doesn't matter if you have a family, if it's you solo travel, if it's a couple, let me plan your unique curated masterpiece vacations. And you can visit me at www.masterpiecevacations.com.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Keisha. I'm Erica Kessie, the son of the Thrivers, powered by love, wisdom, and celebration. I am the universal mother, multifaceted creator and leader. I listen, teach, lift, and bring clarity for activation and execution. As a therapist and CEO of Your Goal Concierge, I know about the power of sharing stories. So I am the visibility wing woman for mom energy CEOs and leaders. What is a mom energy CEO? One that is a fixer, helper, one that maybe even neglects herself in order to do everything for everybody, okay? But guess what? It is time for her to share her story because it's important for future generations and to build a legacy, okay? So please send those phenomenal mom energy leaders so that she can shine her light. I have two packages, the Get Visible and the Be Visible packages that you can decide to work with me. And I would love to help with getting you set up to share your story and to be more visible. The website is www.yourgoalconcierge.com. Everything's on the homepage. I just try to make it as easy as possible for you to share and to get connected. All right, so that's my powerful introduction. Now let's go into the leveraging leads lesson. The leveraging leads lesson is called Best Day Ever. Yes, best day ever. Let me shout out people in the space. Hello, Sheila. Hello, Kristen, Jose. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Thank you so much for sticking around here with us, Neek. We're going to have you come up in just a moment, about 3 minutes, to share your powerful introduction. Can't wait to hear it because I see it in the chat and I just know it needs to be spoken out into the world. Yes, yes, yes. Love that. Love it. Love it. So, the topic for today is best day ever. Okay. So, my daughter decides that she wanted to take care of me for my birthday, which was on Monday. She wanted to go to the store. You know, she's 14. Now, she had did some exhibiting. Like, y'all, I'm talking about, it's been a year ago, but she's held on to her money in this little pouch, right? And so she wanted to go to the store to buy me something for my birthday. So we went on down to the Family Dollar, all right? And she was going around the store trying to find things for me. And she got me many things in a bag. And the bag has on the front, best day ever. And that's significant to me because that's something that I do with my coaching and my client and my counseling clients is I have them to sit down and curate their best day ever. What is that? That is when you sit down and write down everything that you like to do, and you only do that all day long. Only the things you like to do. Nothing for anyone else. Okay? Just everything that you enjoy doing. If that means walking around in the grass, does it mean walking on a trail? Does that mean listening to music? Whatever. You create a day that is just simply your best day ever. Now, how does this have anything to do with leads? We all need to take a time, all right, in order for you to be giddy and to be in the right energy to even interact with anyone. You must be filled up to capacity and overflowing. How do you get to overflow? You need to go be with yourself and do the things that you love to do. It has nothing to do with serving anyone else, okay? It has everything to do with you just tapping in to all the things that you enjoy, injecting yourself with all the things that you enjoy. That is all about you. It is a celebration of you, and just taking a day, all right, just one day, your best day, and just doing the things that you enjoy. And if you could stop and do that, it will cause you to truly feel connected to your purpose and to the things that you are wanting to do to serve others. It causes you to also have clarity about who you are, what you're here to do, your vision. It causes you to regulate your nervous system, not always running around trying to figure out what to do for the next person. Hello, One Big Bush. Come on in. Would love to know what you're grateful for. Let's start there. And then we're talking about having your best day ever and curating that experience for yourself. Hello, Romero. Come on in. All right. So I wanted to just share that. I'm not here to talk for a long time. I'm just saying, hey, what if you sit down? Let me tell you. So I work with clients as a therapist, and I've had some clients go into, they admitted themselves into the hospital, okay, for rehab or for just to have a week to just a week, because they needed a week to go into a hospital and to do an inpatient time, right? I asked them, what do you do during that time? Like, what happens? They say, we wake up and we go and have a mindful breakfast. We then, color if we want to. We can play games. We can chat with people. We can walk around outside. We just go with the flow. We just move and we just take it easy and be. And a lot of them love going inpatient because they can tap out of the world, out of the pressures, and into it just being where they're specifically healing. Like, the goal is to heal. The goal is to take a moment and relax, release, rejuvenate, okay, retreat, okay. And so I know Keisha understands this because Keisha's on a retreat right now. She understands the value of having best day ever. Now, when you first do this, sometimes when you face yourself, you may find there's a lot of tiredness and there's a lot of emotion that hasn't been expressed. So, which is why a lot of people sometimes don't do these things. But if you put your best day ever into your life at least once a week or once a month, then it is not so jarring to your system to actually do that for yourself. So that's the best day ever. The reason why you want to do that is because you want to show up on purpose and in purpose and doing all the things and being a good experience for other people by you not doing harm from you operating out of being busy, and not caring for yourself, because yourself is the most important thing you can do. You have to be in overflow. Keisha, what do you say about that as I invite Nick up to share her powerful introduction?
Well, I am a big proponent of taking a day and taking my week out after experiencing it the first time and tasting food. Like, y'all, I will probably forever talk about that lobster roll. So the first time that I ever done it, I experienced some amazing feelings, some highs, and I had gotten some really lows. And I found that each time I do it, it's not the same. It doesn't look the same. And like this time, I had the same kind of, up and down emotion. But going to Epcot and not worrying about my phone, not worrying about it, that was my best day ever during this retreat. Now today is about strategizing and getting ready for the quarter, but yeah, I recommend this to any business owner, to any mom, to any dad, to anybody that feels overwhelmed with the world, to take a day and do whatever it is. Like you said, get grounded. Walk in the grass with no shoes and socks on. Oh my God, that feels so amazing. Eat something that you never thought you would eat. Try something different, but do it and just close the world off. And I mean, it did help me in my business to refocus. This has given me time to think about to get creative. So yeah, it has been the best days ever for this quarter.
Wonderful. Absolutely amazing. I tried to pull you up, Neek, and it's 9:00, so I'm going to go ahead and just say your powerful introduction. She says here, she put it in the chat. Okay, here she is. All right. Come on up. I see your hand raised. I said, come on. We're having some technical difficulties at this very moment. Trying to get Neek up here. There she is. All right. Please share your powerful introduction.
Okay. It's nothing like you guys, but you guys put together. But mine is, I am a phenomenal woman. Light, I am nurturing. Encouraging, I am medicine. I am a healer, I am a leader. I am a homekeeper, I am freedom. And dedicated wife, mom, mother, friend, and sister.
Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. I love that. I am medicine. Yes. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, yesterday when I said it yesterday, I was like, oh man, I forgot to say this. I forgot to say that.
So guess what? The more you come, the more you're going to be like, wait a minute, I'm going to craft this. I'm going to keep on crafting this. And that's the great thing. I like, imagine spending time crafting your who am I statement instead of other things that we are doing that's going on in our minds. Like it's a great connection with yourself to do that work. And I love that you came back. If people always come back with a little bit more, and then it gets crafted into what they really want to keep saying over and over and over again. Yeah. So I'm so excited. Congratulations. And you all, we're only here for 30 minutes on Clubhouse and in the other places, not TikTok. We stay on TikTok for a little bit longer, but on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, everybody create a thriving rest of your day. Bye.
Bye. Bye.